Good morning, beautiful people, and welcome to La Cucina. I'm your host, Pasquale. I am just making myself a nice espresso coffee with anisette sugar that I found, actually my wife found it, in Uncle Giuseppe, the Italian market. You know what? It's almost tasting like when you drink in anisette in the coffee. Doesn't make you drunk though, which is good. Welcome everybody. Let me put the coffee there. Today it's a continuation of the calzone with the scallions, tomatoes, and the tuna. So now today I'm gonna make the dough, and I'm making it the traditional way, no KitchenAid, no nothing. So I'm gonna show you exactly the way my grandmother and my mother did it. So let me fix this because I think it's a little crooked. So I have a kilogram of flour here, so which is equivalent of I think 2.25 pounds. So we make a nice little circle. That's how my grandma used to do. Make it a circle, Pasquale, make it a circle. That's it. And I am putting 7 grams of yeast, rapid yeast, 4 of them. And mix it up. I'm putting it in here because they're gonna melt. Also, putting a pinch of salt as usual. I already know what I gotta do, so, but it's not a lot. You don't want to put too much because the calzone is gonna be salty. No, not that salty, but they say in Italian saporito. And I got my hot water over there, and I'm going to put a drop of olive oil too, right in the center. This is what la nonna used to do. Hot water, so we put it in, and we start to mesh. Mix it up all nice, you get all gooey in your hand. This is the traditional way, the way they made bread in the old days, the way they made focaccia. Everything. Make sure you don't put a hole in it so the water doesn't run out on the floor. Look at the way it is, nice. It becomes nice and the flour is mixing up. I put it on my hand too, so it works. So that's why I filled up 2, because I think I need more. So, hey, I'm not lefty, but look, I'm working on it. See what happened? Should have done it with the right, but it's okay. Okay, now don't let it go out. And of course we have to work. See the way they used to take out the dough out of your hand, it's dry flour. So we started working. And this is the traditional way how to make the focaccia bread, or calzone, or bread. That's what they used to do in the old days. And I'm sure a lot of the bread maker today, they make it like this too. They don't rely only on the KitchenAid and all electronic appliances. So if you're stuck and you have no electricity and nothing else, I see, at least you can see. I said, you know what, this is good. I can make this without anything else. A little more water until the dough becomes nice and consistent and it gets nice and manageable so we can work it out. It starts to become a dough, and then I'll show you how to make really muscles when you work it out. It's a beautiful day in New York City. It's raining. It's gonna pour like crazy later. And I'm making this beautiful calzone because I promised my friend Frank DeCandia from Rutherford, New Jersey, I hope you're watching, buddy, because if you're not watching, it defeats the purpose. And he told me he wanted the traditional one with the fish. I make it with the tuna fish. Still fish. And we start grinding it up. And I got my little scraper here. It works wonder to scrape it. A little more water. You want the dough to be not too dry. You wanted the dough to be okay, to be manageable. Not too wet, not too dry, but enough to work. There we go. This is a big one. Always clean the bottom. You don't want anything to get stuck in the bottom and then they keep being wet. And work it. See, it gets stuck on there. Beautiful. So, another flour. Clean your hands with it. Oh, forget about it. You know, many times I used to play with my grandmother. She used to do this all the time. And she used to put flour on my hand every time I got sticky, and she wiped it with the flour. Because I rented a sink. She said, no, you don't do that. Come over here, Pasqualino. That's what she used to call him, Pasqualino. Not Pasquale, because I was little. Here we go now. This is the real life. This is the real deal, actually. La pasta, la farina. Throw it in, mix it up. Let it get. Nice bowl. Look at this. I used to love to punch this. So now, see how nice it is? There we go. Cut it in half. Leave this here. And we'll work this one. Wet my hand a little. And work. Put a little flour on the bottom so it doesn't stick. And work it. It's going to become beautifully smooth. No grip. No, like it's going to be like this. See how nice it is? It's becoming a really nice. This is a workout, guys. So I did 2 miles this morning, first time in a long time. I got to lose weight. Too much food. Let's do it. I think it's pretty ready. Okay. Now, this sprinkle a little flour on the board. That's why you have a board, because you can work with that like that. Putting it right here because it's going to expand, it's going to grow, and the way my grandmother used to do, it was the sign of the cross. She did the sign of the cross on the bread, like this, to bless the bread. Then, we just cover it up with the clean towel, of course, no dirt, and leave it there. Okay, put it here. Actually, I forgot to do that on the other one. Just to put a little bit of flour on it so it doesn't stick to the towel. And this towel, after you just put it to wash. And we get another towel for this one, and we put it here. get another towel and put it on top so it gets even warm. So this guy's got a lot of red towel. That's it. Let it be. Now it's gonna grow. Once it grows, mamma mia, you're gonna see what I'm making. All right, in the meantime, you know what I'll do? I'm gonna mix the tuna with the scallions. I'm gonna finish my coffee first. Okay, I'll be back and show you what I put 3 cans of tuna in here. I'm gonna put a 4th one. I use the pastene tuna. This is my favorite, actually my wife's favorite tuna and sauce. Pastene sauce is delicious. It's almost like homemade sauce, really good. Mark, if you find it in California, believe me, taste this. This is delicious. And putting in here, make sure you squeeze the oil first before you put them in there, because you know it's already, I have oil in here already. So the only thing you gotta do is mix it up. And that's it. Let's see. Mash it a little bit. You want to mix it really, really good. This is the way you do it. The smell of this is delicious already. I'll eat it like this. Listen, some people don't like tuna, but believe me, you eat this, you don't even know that you're eating tuna. You say, what am I eating over here? This is so good. This is an invention that my mother-in-law, God bless her soul, she made this. Because we used to do the whitey fish, which is called, in Italian we call it merluzzo. And instead of use the whitey fish, you have to boil it, and you have to debone it, you have to make sure that there's no bones in there, because when you're eating it, you don't want to get stuck with it. She started using the tuna, and I tell you, it's such a different flavor and it's delicious. I love it. So, this is the result in the mix. Hey guys, this is Pasquale, welcome to La Cucina. I'm sorry I had to cut the video in half because this video with the calzone is very long. So I had to do 3 parts. So I'm separating part 1, 2, and 3 to be able for you to see everything that I do because the process is quite long. So enjoy this part, and then there is part 3 coming out in a few minutes. All right? Thank you. Ciao.